Welcome back for the first game of the Yellowstone Yeti 12UB Club hosting the Casper Oilers. Starting lineup for this year will be number 1, Tucker Baker, number 3, Case Mushlock, number 6, Mia Mushlock, number 7, Maverick Clark, number 9, William Maslak, number 14, Ryder Gideon, number 15, Travis Rednour, number 33, Tres Stalick, number 35, Jordyn White, number 40, Colby Schlenker, number 44, Koy Lundvall, number 75, John Schneider, number 95, Grant Smith, and number 97, Kade Gibson. Head coach Andy Clark is flanked by Eldridge Perry, Skip Holmes, McGonagle. And it'll be Tucker Baker starting goaltender. And we're almost ready to get underway. And we're underway. It's going to be Gibson to take the draw. Lundvall back on defense. A couple new players here, and numbers not matching up to the roster, so if I'm not calling out all the names, apologies. We'll get that fixed going forward here. It looks like Schneider, Lundvall back on defense. Gibson carries it into the zone. Gibson looks for a centered pass there. Oh, just tripped up. Looks like that. Maybe it's Colt Gibson right there on that far side. Gibson pushes it up to his brother. Here's Kade. Looking for a slap shot. Tough angle that goes all the way through the crease over to Colt Gibson. Puts it back behind the net. Here's Kade looking to set something up front. Back over to Colt. He'll lose the puck, and here comes Casper up the near side. They'll exit out of the zone into the neutral zone. Casper in, but offside. And we'll get our first whistle of the game as they'll reset just outside the zone. go. Draw is won by Maverick Clark forward, but then taken by Casper. They'll try to push that deep. Clark down fighting along the boards. Puck handled here. Now Casper, they'll dump it back in, but not in far. Jordyn White trying to force that out of the zone, does clear. Back to neutral zone.
Let's go!
Casper in front of their own bench. That's intercepted. Clark handling just inside the zone. Dekes around one to the left. Trying to get a shot off, but he's stymied there, and Casper will clear. Clark battling for the puck there. Comes through the neutral zone. Faust hustling back, and Casper has a break. In on Baker, but no shot. Goes wide left. Casper holds it in, blue line. They find an open man, but that gets past him. To the corner goes the puck. Right out front, Jordyn White gets a stick there on defense. That puck goes back behind the net. It's Tanner White over there, along with Clark's long centering pass. That gets all the way through and back to the point. Dumped in down low, smart play from the Casper defenseman. Centered and intercepted by Clark. Clark with speed. Tripped up though, and Casper will regain possession. White and Faust down low. That puck gets sent around the boards by Casper, far corner. Picked up by them there, centering pass right in front of Baker, and there's a right pad save. Another one, Baker, left pad save, another save by Baker. And cleared out from in front. Clark trying to get it out of the zone. He'll spin and circle there, does put it back to neutral zone. That's held up to get onside. Casper sends one across, that gets past Faust. And it'll be Jordyn White to it. Pushing it back out to centers, Jordyn White. 3 strong saves by Tucker Baker there. Still scoreless with 10:42 remaining in the first period. There's another centering pass right out front. Trying to spin and shoot is Casper. But Jordyn White with good defense right out there out front passes it to her brother Tanner. Here comes Tanner White into the zone. Works out to the right-hand side. He's got Mushlock behind him. Mushlock calling for the puck. Case shoots, and Stalick scores! First goal of the game. First goal of the year, Case Mushlock. Little 7-year-old Case getting them started here. And sister comes over the boards, Mia Mushlock, along with Gibson. Gibson will take the draw. 1-0 Yeti. And Casper tries to dump one in. That's held up there. Gibson trying to fish it out of there. Does come away with the puck, but can't get through traffic. Puck is sent down deep. Casper retrieved behind their own bench. Mushlock in there on chase. Mia Mushlock now with the puck. She'll turn. Heading toward the net. Looking for a backhand shot. That gets just through 5-hole but goes wide. And Casper iced this puck here. That'll draw a whistle. And back into the offensive zone for a face-off we go. Looks like it'll be the Gibson brothers and Case Mushlock up front. Schlenker and not sure who the other defenseman is for the Yeti, but we get set here for the draw. That's one over. Kade Gibson to Colt. Now Schlenker sends one toward the net that goes wide left. Schlenker retrieves it down low, looking for center. That gets past Colt Gibson. Oh, we've got Casper defender back, but hustling back, number 48 for the Yeti. And winning that puck race are the Yeti. That one gets up the boards for Mushlock. He tries to push it over and finds Gibson. Kade Gibson with speed, working toward the outside, kicks it, skate to stick, and he'll take a long shot. And that gets through and score! Kade Gibson puts the Yeti up over the Casper Oilers 2-0. Just over 9 minutes to play in period number 1. And here we go. It's won by the Oilers. Schlenker goes over to the quarter to apply pressure. Casper maintaining control. They'll center across, but that's intercepted. Carrying it out now is Clark. Maverick Clark trying to skate through 5 white jerseys. Let's dump back in. It'll be Lundvall. Sending it over. And just held in by Casper. Unable to clear again. Now finally gets out of the zone. Clark trying to chip it forward. He's tripped up. No arm in the air. Casper regains the zone onside along the near wall. Another trip up there. Now Clark. Maverick Clark into the neutral zone. Faust right behind him. Maverick Clark working to the left side. He'll send one in and kind of tripped up. Faust now trying to get it off the skate to be able to get a shot off. Schneider, the good stick there to interrupt that rush. Schneider steps up. He'll try to dump it in. Yeti going for a change. Mia Mushlock over the boards and in. Schneider applies pressure there. He'll scoop it up behind the net. He's got Mushlock there with him on the far side. Can't push it out of the zone. It's held in. Lundvall now is able to clear. Casper has it at center ice. Now back into the zone. Lundvall defensively. He'll create the turnover, and that comes around to Schneider. Schneider will wrap it around the far boards, trying to get it up to Mushlock, but intercepted by Casper. Schneider steps up. He'll dump it out of the zone softly, and it'll be Jordyn White. No correction, that's... Gonna go for an icing. Mia Mushlock in to take the draw. She's out there with Case Mushlock, the younger brother. Looks like Jordyn White back on defense with Tanner White. So 2 sets of siblings on the ice right now for the Yeti. Of the 3 sets of siblings that exist on this team. Good pass over for Mushlock. Mia, she'll carry it through, trying to work her way through, but checked off. Skating over to it's Tanner White. Sent across, Mushlock will lose his footing. Now Mia has it at center ice. Working toward the outside. Just can't get through that defender. Held in there by Case Mushlock, and he'll go in after it deep. Rednour out front. Case tries to pass it to him. Comes all the way to Tanner White. Takes a shot toward the net. That's blocked. Now Mushlock heads over. Fight for the puck there on the far board. She'll dump it in down deep.
That stick down.
Casper has control as they try to get it out of the zone. Now they do. Oh, and it's a 3-on-none. Hustling back here is Gibson into the corner, and Gibson wins the race. First to the puck. Gibson will wrap it around the far boards. That's going to be touched here at center ice and controlled by Casper in front of their own bench. Colt Gibson stepping up, trying to apply some pressure with the forecheck. Casper negates that, and they'll dump it in from center ice. Tanner White, right behind Baker, going around now to the far corner. Loses the puck there. Jordyn White trying to dig it out. Baker, oh, and that shot goes wide right. Tanner White now sends it over. It's just behind Rednour. And dumped back in by Casper. First one to it's Jordyn White. Sends it up for Kade Gibson. He backhands it, but just held in at the point by Casper. Now intercepted. Gibson trying to chip it forward. Now Rednour back up to Gibson. Here comes Gibson. He's got Maverick Clark. Shot toward the net. That goes wide right and back behind. Clark will be over here to the near boards. Ooh, stepping up big. Collision at center ice. And it's Tanner White. It's going to be an offside call. Tanner looking a little woozy after the big collision there, but I'm sure he'll be okay. Looks like up front will be Clark, Faust, and Schlenker back on defense. Another offside call. Clark to take this draw. It's one back by Casper. They'll try to work it forward. Collision there, Clark. Into the zone comes Casper. Back is Schlenker. There's a shot. Baker save. And goes back behind the net. Oh, centered inadvertently there by Schlenker. Attempted cleared out. And Clark hustling up to it. There's going to be a tough angle shot. That one misses wide. Back for it is Clark. No icing. He has it behind Baker. Carried out of the zone by Casper. They have it at center circle. Mia Mushlock stepping up there to challenge, try to hold this puck in, able to create the turnover. That's gathered by Faust. Trying to work toward the net. And that'll be covered up by the Casper netminder. We'll get the stoppage in play. Should be a near face-off circle draw as both teams go for a change. Mia Mushlock to take the draw. She's got Case Mushlock outright. Rednour to her left. It's Lundvall and Schlenker back on defense. As they're waiting to get one more Casper player on the ice to even up the teams. And Ken Ostrom, the head referee, will drop this puck in play. Now in play, Mushlock shuffles one toward the net. And that's covered. And we'll come right back to where we were a moment ago for another draw. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first period. Yellowstone up 2-0 over Casper. Another face-off that goes down low, back behind. Handled there by Casper. Intercepted by Mushlock. Tries to hold it in. Casper able to get the clear. Comes all the way across. Lundvall tries to push it back forward. Both teams bat it back and forth here in the neutral zone, gathered by Rednour. Rednour looking for Mushlock. He'll kind of lose his footing in a spinorama. Mia Mushlock will step up and hold that puck in, trying to get to it. Create a little break. Puck still in the zone. Now Case Mushlock applying the forecheck, along with the sister Mia. Able to create a disruption there, but Casper does get it out of the zone. Dumped back in by Lundvall. Again, Mia Mushlock goes in on the forecheck and able to get the puck. Carries it right into the slot. Oh, she loses her footing. Puck underneath her, cleared back, high slot. Schlenker trying to get a shot off. Now Case Mushlock with it in a high slot. He'll take a shot that's deflected. And that one goes wide left down to the corner. Mushlock pushing it back up, looking for his point man. Intercepted by Casper. Back out to center. All the way through for Mia Mushlock. Now Schlenker. In front of the Casper boards, down to the zone. Schlenker, one man to beat. He'll take a shot. Oh, just wide right outside the post. And Mia Mushlock forcing that puck, keeping it in the zone there on the far side. She gets through. Looking for a pass. Oh, Gibson was right out front, had the right idea, but good defensive play by the Casper defenseman. That creates a rush the other way. And there's a shot in on Baker. Toe save. And Tucker Baker keeps the shutout going, covers that one up. Fresh legs on the ice. Kade Gibson will take the draw. It's one back by the Yeti. He'll go D to D. Intercepted by Casper. Oh, he slips through right up into the slot. The puck comes here to the near boards. I've been saying that's Colt Gibson. It is not. My apologies. That's Gideon out there, number 22. Oh, and he takes a big hit. And Gideon is shaken up at the blue line. Getting back up. Looks okay. Sending it forward. Jordyn White. Now back into the zone. Clark first to it. Clark will carry it around back behind Baker, loses that one. Jordyn White, she'll send it out here near side and able to clear the zone. Casper back to gather it in their zone. Gibson up there on the forecheck, but that'll be the end of period number one. Your Yellowstone Yeti up on top. 2-0. Goals from Case Mushlock to open the game. Kade Gibson given the extra margin. Shots were even after that first period. Starting here at the second period, it's going to be Clark to take the draw. Faust here on the near boards. Schlenker tries to hold this one in. Casper able to push it back out to the neutral zone. That gets through everybody. Tanner White racing to it here. Able to cause an issue. Oh, back on the other side though. trying to center it out, and Baker able to get the cover and the stoppage in play. And here we go, everybody taking their positions. Draw is won back by Casper, but Clark able to step on it. Clark chips it out of the zone. Gets through. Then it's Casper to take control behind their netminder. Clark challenging though, and there's going to be a penalty here. And it's touched up. Believe the call is going to go against Yellowstone. It's a roughing call against Maverick Clark. Clark goes to the box for 2 minutes. That'll create a power play for Casper. First special teams here of the season for either club. So shorthanded, it'll be Mia Mushlock out with Case Mushlock up front. Looks like Schlenker and Lundvall back on defense. Penalties a minute and a half long at the 12U level. They go down here into our defensive zone. Mia Mushlock steps in to take the draw. And everybody in set. Here we go. One over. Shot is broken up there by Schneider. Mushlock has it at his feet. He pushes it forward, unable to clear though. Held in. That one goes wide right of Baker. Mushlock challenging down low, now picked up by Schneider. Schneider into the neutral zone. Yellowstone shorthanded. Spun back around. Mushlock tries to push that forward. Now Case Mushlock chips one. Reversed though by Casper. Still held up in the neutral zone by Schneider, and he'll dump it in. Coming up on 2/3 of that penalty behind us. But it's going to be a break for Casper. Oh, just loses footing though. Grabbing it will be Lundvall. He'll send it around to his D-mate. Schneider pushed up for Mia Mushlock. And that one will come in offside and draw the whistle. Looks like it's going to be Gibson to take the draw here. And Casper needs to put one more on the ice. And here comes that man over the bench. Yellowstone shorthanded for the next 19 seconds. And one back by Yellowstone. Cross for White. Gets behind her though. And here comes Casper. Now Kade Gibson along the far boards. 2 men in front of him. Gibson in with Rednour. Gibson and a break. Tries to go 5-hole. Great save by the Casper netminder. Gibson gets a little elbow to the face there. Still applying the pressure down low. Now Gideon here on the far side. It's held in by White. Kade Gibson. He'll take a slap shot. Doesn't get much on that one. That's intercepted easily by Casper. Tanner White trying to dig that one out. It gets dumped in. It's going to go for an icing, though, against Yellowstone. Clark comes on to take the draw. And Clark getting a little break here, trying one man to beat, trying to hold up, and Clark is checked from behind to the ice, and that's going to draw the penalty. And so now it'll be Yellowstone's turn to go on the power play. Slashing is the call against the Casper defenseman there. So it'll be a 1.5-minute power play coming to Yellowstone. Puck is dropped. Stepping up as Schlenker takes a shot. And that is saved. No rebound from the Casper netminder. And we'll get a draw here near circle. Clark again sets up to take this draw. Backhands it. That goes wide right. He'll retrieve it himself. Maverick Clark trying to go for the wraparound. Shoots one. And again saved and covered. Dropped into play. Pushed ahead there for Clark, but behind him. Collision here on the near boards. Carrying it forward, on a break. 3-on-0. Shot. Oh, that one gets over, and Clark's there to bury it on the backside. I believe that was an assist. Play made at first by William Maslak and then banged home by Maverick Clark, and that puts Yellowstone up 3-0. Mia Mushlock, Case Mushlock, and Kyle Simonson up front. There's Lundvall, far side, he'll lose it. Stepping over Schneider and Mushlock on the back check. That shot goes wide left into the corner. Case Mushlock. Oh, he's checked hard into the boards there, and that will draw a whistle. Number 36 for Casper going to the bench. Or going to the box, rather. Back onto the power play comes Yellowstone. Mushlock, Simonson, Mushlock up front. It's Schneider and Lundvall back on defense. Mia Mushlock to take the draw here. She wins it over to Case, who takes a one-timer. That goes just left. Good interception there by Case Mushlock. He steps up, looking for a backhand wraparound. Gets it out front. Mushlock. Oh, now Schneider will take a shot. Oh, puck is free right there in the crease. Cleared out by Casper. Lundvall picks it up, dumps it down low. Casper controls here, challenged. They'll carry it out into the neutral zone. Schneider able to get control of the puck, but only momentarily. Here comes Casper back into the zone. Lundvall pushes it back out. That clears. Now Case Mushlock in front of the Casper bench. That puck comes into the zone, but offside for Casper. Looks like it'll be Gibson, Gideon, and Rednour up front. Jordyn and Tanner White back on defense. One over for Rednour. Now Gideon trying to push it up ahead. Kade Gibson turns a backhand looking for Rednour here on the near side. Just into the zone. Casper carries it. Oh, creating the turnover. There's Kade Gibson. He's got an open lane. Shot and score! That's a power play goal for Yellowstone. Kade Gibson on the assist from Rednour. And the lead is now 4-0. Things looking good for game number 1, the home opener. Gibson. Casper pushes the draw forward, but now controlled by White. Up to Gideon. Gideon now with a break. He'll take a shot. That goes just wide right of the goal. Jordyn White, and that comes out of the zone. It's going to be put back in offside by Rednour, drawing the whistle. Here we go, they're set. It'll be Maverick Clark taking the draw. Winning it forward and losing his footing. Clark sends one toward the goal and turned aside by the Casper netminder into the corner. They will retrieve, pass it out. Just out of the zone, put back in by Tanner White, but offside. Again, Clark sets up here for the draw. Trying to win it forward. Maverick Clark carries it in. Offside again. I don't know about that one. But we'll get the stoppage in play nonetheless. And dropped again. Clark trying to win it forward. And gets behind Schlenker. Now Maslak stepping over to defend, and there's going to be a penalty here, I believe, coming to Maslak. It's hooking call. Did not see hooking there one bit. Maslak goes to the box, and it's going to be a power play for Casper. Mushlock and Mushlock out there on the kill. We're one player short here. Schneider coming over the boards now. Trying to get into the play. White. Unable to clear, it's held in by Casper. Mushlock breaks that one up in the middle. Now to the far boards. Casper will be first to it. Schneider trying to get it out of the zone. Now Case Mushlock able to clear it out to center. Casper turns it back in. Controlled there by Schneider. Back out of the zone. Now Mushlock up to Mushlock. Case working here to the near side. He's poke checked off the puck. John Schneider working towards center circle. Sends it across for Mushlock. Mushlock will take a long shot. That's saved and put back behind. Casper has it in the corner. Mushlock steps up to challenge. Now Mia Mushlock with the puck. She'll lose her footing. Schlenker. Back out, that one gets past Schneider, but he will hustle and be back to the first one to it. Turns it around, no ice, as this puck goes deep into Casper territory. 6.5 minutes to play in period number 2. Casper controls behind their netminder as the final seconds tick off. The penalty, Maslak. That puck's chipped forward, and it's going to be Casper in there first, but Schneider is able to be back, and that's saved by Baker, turned aside. Picked up by Gibson. Gibson, as Yellowstone gathers back to full strength with speed. Into the zone, Kade Gibson, into the middle. Looking for the hat trick, takes a shot, and scores! There's the hat trick for Kade Gibson as Yellowstone goes up 5-0. Here we go. It'll be Kade Gibson taking the draw, trying to win it forward. Won by Casper, battle back and forth, just at everybody's feet. Now Gideon tries to turn that forward. Gets through Simonson. Kade Gibson spins at center ice, tries to chip one up forward and go retrieve. Turned back by Casper. It's just a battle here at neutral zone to see who's gonna gain the zone first. In comes Casper. Sent around the far boards by Maslak. Simonson tries to clear. That'll be picked up by Lundvall, turned up forward. Gideon now, near wing. Oh, he takes a shot trying to go 5-hole. That's saved and covered. Good shot there by Gideon. Clark comes in, he'll take the draw, but it's controlled by Casper, and they are able to clear the zone here, far side. Jordyn White back. She'll get it at center ice. Now scooped up by Clark. Clark working in front of the Yellowstone bench. He'll lose it there in the neutral zone. White and Clark work there. White trying to turn it into the zone, and we had a man in there offside. So that will draw the whistle. Clark into the zone. Jordyn White. Hustling back is Tanner White, but there's a shot. Oh, and that just beats Baker. 5-hole, and Casper able to break the shutout and get on the board. Just a broken play that led to a rush there, and Casper cashes in. Mushlock, and Rednour. Rednour with the puck. He'll lose it. Case Mushlock trying to push it forward there in front of the Casper bench. Mia to Case. Now Rednour over there. Again, just a battle in the neutral zone here. Casper. They'll gain the zone. Schlenker battling here on the near boards. That gets past everybody and goes down deep. Mia Mushlock first to it. She'll turn it up for Schneider. John Schneider. Looking for speed to the outside. Has it. Works to the inside now. Beautiful move there. Shot by Schneider. And John Schneider will answer quickly to that Casper goal. putting the margin back to 5. Mia Mushlock to take the draw for Yellowstone. She'll chip it forward, and so Casper will control. Sent around, Mushlock has it at the far boards, able to usher it out of the zone. Now Case Mushlock, center ice, sends it up ahead for Rednour. Here's Rednour in on the rush. He'll take a shot, slap shot, that's saved. Baker will take no chances here, cover this one up, and that will draw the stoppage in play. And puck getting ready to come into play. Gibson, right in front of. There's Casper, shot, save, Baker. That shot, second one goes wide left. Good right pad save there by Tucker Baker. Pushed up here for Gibson. Gibson working toward the outside. He's got Gideon on the wing. Shot, save. Goes up into the high glass behind. Gideon centers it for Kade Gibson, tries the one-timer, but just misses, making connection there, and Maslak sends it in down deep and will chase himself. Around for Gideon behind. Gideon to Gibson, that's intercepted by Casper, but held in by Gibson. He'll turn it back in deep. Gibson to Gideon. And that's right at Simonson's feet. Gideon trying to dig it out of there. Casper will carry it through the neutral zone now. They will gain the zone. They've got an open man, but that's picked up and carried by Maslak. With speed into the zone, one man to meet. Maslak, shot, save. There to get it, Kade Gibson tries to get a shot off. Good defensive stick there by the defenseman. Casper prevents that shot from getting through. Kade Gibson in front of Baker. 1 minute to play here in this second period. Sent out across. Gideon will scoop this up on the near board. Take a tough angle shot that goes back behind the net. This one gets past Schlenker. All the way across. Maslak gathers it here in the zone, sends it up off the glass. Back to him. Looking for Gibson. Now, Casper right in front of Baker, but that's turned over into the corner. Final seconds of the period. Good pressure here by Casper. They'll tend to send it in the far corner. They're going to be the first to it, pressured by Schlenker. Schlenker trying to clear, but not anything on it. Oh, right there in the slot. There's a shot that goes wide left. Maslak, again, right back out in front. 3 seconds. And that is going to do it for the period. And Yellowstone are up on top, 6-1 after 2. Yellowstone goals coming from Case Mushlock, Maverick Clark, Kade Gibson with a hat trick, and John Schneider. So lots of contribution across the whole team. As they've got this game well in hand at the moment, but one more period to play to close it out. Teams will switch sides for the third period, and we're off. Clark wins that draw, spins, but loses it. So here comes Casper. Intercepted by Clark, trying to chip it forward and get to it. Both teams battle here near boards. Out with it comes Tanner White. And he'll shovel one out to the neutral zone. Clark there on the forecheck. That gets through. Jordyn White looking for Clark. Dump back in by Casper. Baker comes way out. Settles that puck for Tanner White. Tough angle shot there from Casper. Crosses the crease all the way to the far side. Jordyn White looking to center. Sent ahead by Clark. But it's going to be Casper first to it, back in their own zone.
Come on, Yeti!
Come on, Oilers, get in there!
Come on, guys, spread out!
Casper has it. Looking to center. Oh, and they've got it there. Baker shows up big. Just him and the shooter. And he's able to gobble that one up. No rebound. Great showing here by Tucker Baker in this first game of the year. And this is one by Casper. They'll turn one that goes wide left. John Schneider now with the puck. Out there with Mushlock, Rednour. And here is Schneider again in on the break. He goes backhand to forehand, but good save by the Casper goalie. Now Mushlock stepping in. Has the puck down low. Schneider's out front. Casper able to clear. Picked up here by Rednour. Comes back to Mushlock and she pushes it forward. Dumped in by Casper down low. John Schneider. Challenged by two white jerseys. Turned over. That gets through Mushlock. Now over to and that comes in offside against Casper. As fresh legs come onto the ice for Yellowstone, it'll be a wholesale change. Gibson, Gideon, and Simonson up front. It's one back for Schlenker, turns one forward, but now, Gibson gets the turnover. He's got one man to beat, and he's got Gideon in behind him. Shot goes well high. Gideon will retrieve on the near boards. Turned over there to Casper, but unable to clear as Schlenker steps up to hold that one in down low. Schlenker goes after it himself, sends it up the near boards. Now Gibson working along the boards, across looking for Gideon, but that's too far out of his reach. Into the far corner, Gideon able to get the puck back. Sends one, saved, and another shot by Gibson, now covered. Gibson out there to take the draw. Again out there with Gideon and Simonson. Actually, just wait for an equipment issue here for one of the Casper players. Now resolved. Puck is dropped and in play. Gibson tries to take a shot off the draw. Well, that's turned on net by Schlenker. Gibson scoops this one up in the corner, carries around behind, looking to center. Casper out with it, that's turned back in offside by Maslak. Clark to take the draw. Carried in. Jordyn White holding that in at the blue line. And that one just outside the zone. Tanner White puts it into the zone, but that's well offside. Game on again. Casper controls. Center circle, work toward the outside. Good move there by Casper. Little breakaway shot. Baker save. Cleared out of there by Clark. Casper, another shot that goes across the front of the crease. Jordyn White back behind Baker. Now into the corner. White pushes it up softly for Clark, but turned back in quickly by Casper. Casper will be first to it. Now White challenging. Back out, Casper, shot, save, Baker. Clark clears the zone. Maverick Clark stepping up. He'll take a shot, save. And I believe that was a goal. Maverick Clark. So Yellowstone goes up 7-1. And Mushlock out there to take the draw. It's won by Casper. Casper pushing it forward. Centered across, backhand in, but Baker's there to smother it. Tucker Baker kind of facing a 3-on-0 right in front of him. Able to shut that one down. Mia Mushlock to take the draw. Chops that one forward, comes back to the point. Casper able to hold it in. Now cleared by Yellowstone. Collision there by the Mushlocks. Shot in, save Baker, another one. And here comes John Schneider. Works toward the outside, beats one man. Gets a shot off, that's saved. Schneider. Now Mushlock. Mushlock in front of the Casper bench. He'll gain the zone, working toward the outside. Looking to spin, just loses his footing. And Casper able to clear back to center. And again, they've got 3 white shirts behind everybody. Shot goes wide left. Mia Mushlock now sends it across to Case Mushlock. Case back to Mia. Mia gathers it, sends it down low. Case goes for a poorly timed change there. Stepping up, oh no, Gideon unable to hold it in, so back to center. Gideon fires it around for Schneider. Schneider dumps it in and skates after it. Schneider and Gibson both. Schneider has Gibson right out in front of the net. Open. Good defensive play. That goes off the skate of Casper to prevent that pass. And again, it's Casper with 2 white jerseys behind everybody. They'll take a shot. Baker finds that one in the glove and hangs on. And Tucker Baker continues the gem of a hockey game he has going right here. And off here. Gibson trying to chip this one forward and make something happen. Still working at it. Comes back to Casper. This puck will come back for Maslak. Into the zone. Now down into the, right behind the goaltender. Maslak still with control. Got Gibson camped out front, looking to take the shot himself, but unable to get it off. Now Gibson fires one toward the goaltender. That is saved and into the far corner. Gideon now. Held in here by Schlenker. But now Casper's going to have a chance to clear. Pass just out of reach for Casper. Casper shot, that's deflected. Here comes Kade Gibson. Works toward the outside here. Kade Gibson in uncontested. He'll take a shot and he'll bury it. And that adds to the Yellowstone total, 8-1. And it'll be Clark to take the draw here. Won by Casper. Then pushed back out of the zone by Tanner White. And in offside, that'll draw the whistle. Clark working around the boards, skating to it in the corner. Casper gets to it first. And Clark's still battling down there. Now has control of the puck. Maverick Clark looking for Faust right out front. Clark still working down low from his knees. It's sent around by Casper back up to the point, but gathered there by Tanner White. Casper able to get the turnover though. White, the good stick to force that back the other direction. Clark working toward the inside, now the outside. Maverick Clark, he'll take a shot. Goes wide right. Now Casper sends one across. And Clark has to hustle back here. Good stick by Maverick Clark. Here comes Tanner White. White trying to gain the corner here. Defensive stick by Casper. Been a shot from getting through. White looking for White. Or Clark looking for White up front, that is. White has it again. Looking backhand. Shot save. Tanner White. Puck is still alive right out here in front. Now Casper able to get some release. Faust reaches up. White holds it in. Faust trying to break it free to get a shot off. Now there he is. Shot, oh, just misses the puck. Back out to center. White looks to shovel one. Puck stays at his feet. Now in front of the Casper boards, Tanner White. He overskates. And the puck is turned back into Yellowstone territory. First to it will be Tanner White. Back around behind Baker. Casper unable to get a shot off that goes behind Baker. Tanner White challenging there along now Case Mushlock. He fires it over toward White. Gets behind White. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the hockey game. Puck comes back into Casper territory. Tanner White is everywhere at the moment. Case Mushlock picking it up on the far side. Into the corner he goes. Past White, and he's checked into the boards and down. Schneider now creating the turnover. Mushlock and Schneider's on his keister. And here comes Mushlock with the puck through. On a break, Case Mushlock shot. Oh, just wide. Now Mia Mushlock stepping up on the forecheck. This one gets past Rednour. Lundvall. Rednour looking for Mia Mushlock. Say that's touched up by Yellowstone. Back into Yellowstone territory, no icing. Casper controls, and now they've got an uncontested shot. That goes wide left. 45 seconds remaining to play. Pushed ahead here. Gibson looking for another one. He'll slow up right out front, take the shot, and he will score. Gibson creates a turnover again. Uncontested lane. He'll take a shot save this time. And that puck comes all the way back out to center. Be handled by Maslak. He has to delay to get in onside. He's tripped up. Here comes Casper. 7 seconds to go. As they look for one last drive, but it's going to be offside. And that'll be our last stoppage of play in the game as we get a drop of the puck with 2.6 seconds left in the hockey game. And there's the horn. In the first game of the year, Yellowstone Yeti comes out on top big. 9-1 over the visiting Casper Oilers. Kade Gibson with a bucket full of goals in this one. But good contributions all across the lineup. Case Mushlock, John Schneider, Maverick Clark. Good teamwork and great effort out of this team. It's great to see hockey back in action. We'll be back tomorrow morning in a matchup here at home, again against the visiting Casper Oilers before we head on the road tomorrow afternoon over the mountain to Sheridan. Hope you can join us. We look forward to having you back. Enjoy the rest of your evening.